Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I want to share with you tips for caring for garden roses when purchased direct from the farm. So many fabulous roses are available, but when you buy direct from the farm, you've got to do a few extra steps to make sure they're fabulous. I ordered these roses from gardenrosesdirect.com. So you just log in, they'll give you a password so you can get in, and then it has a picture of each of the different varieties so that you can pick the color that's perfect for you. Most important is when you read about each rose, they all have different opening times. So utilize the website to make sure you buy the roses in the proper time frame for when you need them for your party. Let's say these were for a wedding, they're perfect right now. But when I brought them in, they were very tight, super fresh roses, and it took 5 full days for them to reach this beauty. So each variety has a little different lifetime, so you want to read through. Is it 3 days? Is it 5 days? How many days ahead of time do you need to order? Then, if you're using them for everyday work, you don't have to worry about that. Just bring in a box every single week and add them to your orders. When the box arrives, unpack it as quickly as possible. You want to get those flowers out and in water. They'll be packed very tightly. They do a grand job. So you want to go through, cut the tape, cut the band, and there's more tape there. Then I can flip it over and remove the lid. And then all of the roses are packed in very, very tightly and protected, so you don't have to worry about them hitting the ends of the box. You can see they're strapped down. And when I undo this strap, reach in here and get it. You can see when I lift them out, they're even tucked way down in the wrapper, again to protect their heads so they can't bruise. Included in each box is care instructions that remind you what to do so that you get these roses out as quickly as possible. Key is undo the rubber bands, cut off the plastic, then once you have that cut open, tear open the cardboard. You can see they're carefully packed to make sure there's no bruising. Then loosen them up. Remove any lower damaged foliage, but you'll find that the foliage is actually quite lovely. Usually it doesn't have a lot of damage. Before I cut them or anything, I go through and loosen them all up so that they all can start breathing, a little more air around them, and they just stretch. It's like a little bit of flower therapy time to let them come out and breathe, and you to check them to make sure they're all as perfect as can be. Once the roses are opened out, you need only cut off about 2 inches from the bottom and set them directly into fresh water. Now I mix it with flower food so that it has nutrients to keep the flower alive as long as possible. And once you set them in to hydrate, let them drink for at least 4 hours before you start designing. Now if you're using these for everyday work, where you're sending them out with your arrangements on a daily basis to the customer, just hydrating them for 4 hours and going ahead and designing is totally fine. If it's for party work, you can see these are so tight, so fresh. You're going to need several days until they're ready to work with. So again, take a look at the website, gardenrosesdirect.com, and it will tell you exactly how many days you need to plan for that these will be opening. So I'm actually buying these roses 4 days early. I don't need them yet. I need them on Thursday. So I bought them 4 days early to get ready to work with for the weekend. But I figure by Thursday they should be beautiful. Friday I can deliver. Saturday they're still stunning. And you know what's really amazing? Even with this extended wait for them to open out, they oftentimes will give you a 5 to 8 day vase life. So they are amazing, long lasting. And then best of all, if you worry about buying direct from the farm and what the quality is going to be like, you can see How gorgeous. And out of 4 boxes of roses, I had 1 broken rose. This is the only one out of 4 boxes, and that's still very usable. It's a nice length, but it was broken and damaged. Maybe I should claim for 1 rose, but no, that's pretty fabulous. You don't normally get roses that are quite that grand, but when you go direct to the farm with gardenrosesdirect.com, this is the quality you can expect. Ordering garden roses direct from the farm is easy. Just log in, choose your colors, mix and match, get exactly what you want. And with wedding season coming up, the burning question is always, do they have David Austin roses? And yes, they do. This whole bucket is varieties of David Austin. They come in a mix box or as individual color, whichever works best for you. So if it's for weddings and events or every day, gardenrosesdirect.com is perfect. It is the resource. Now, if you've got questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me at the website, flowerschool.com, and if you look in the resource library there, you'll see several videos using garden roses to get you inspired and creative. If that doesn't work, pick up the telephone. Give me a call. Happy to chat about all things flowers. It's 503-223-8089. And if it's easier with the time zone differences and the language issues, use my personal email, leanne@floraldesigninstitute.com, because I'm here to help as you have fun and do something you love.